Welcome to the Career Channel. We are here to help you maximize your potential and boost your income. Sterile services within a hospital setting is a profession with an ever-growing level of complexity. Year on year, surgical instruments get more advanced, as does the equipment that's required to clean it. So, why is the pay not getting any better for most, and why is there such a high turnover of staff in SPD? Let's take a look at what's happening in the sector right now to gain a better understanding. What should a sterile services technician get paid in 2023? Let's get into some facts and provide some clarity. According to NHS Health Careers, a professional body designed to give prospective healthcare applicants insights into NHS roles, apprentice decontamination technicians will typically start on Band 2, with opportunities to progress to technician and supervisory level posts at Band 3 and 4. A key word here is apprentice. Few SPDs actually use apprenticeships. A 2023 survey of 106 SPD staff working in London revealed that 79% felt that their banding was too low. So you can bet the rest of the UK feel the same. Most SPD units in the UK pay Band 2 for the bulk of their workforce. They can't all be apprentices. So, what are they really getting paid? Take a look at this table of salary ranges. SPD technicians outside of London already receive lower pay. The bulk of the workforce are sitting at Band 2 and on the lowest pay. SPD supervisors are usually on a Band 3 and senior supervisors are around a Band 4. The entry step point for Band 2 being £22,383, or $27,278 for our friends in the States. In this next table we see the banding rates for inner London SPD technicians. The entry pay point here is £27,515 or $33,533. The higher rates in London are to compensate for higher cost of living. One of the biggest issues though is the isolated, inflated salaries being offered for bad deals, leading to hopes of a better quality of life and more money. Technicians see a post being offered for more money and jump ship. Take a look at this broad range of pay in London alone. The lowest SPD Tech wage offered is £22,801 and the highest salary at £30,917 for an entry-level SPD Tech. That's a difference of £8,116 in just one city. Variation equals migration. Big claims and false hope draw good technicians away from good roles. The big shortfall of these stable roles though is the lower pay. This role is highly paid but has terrible shifts, illustrating the trade-off and false economy. How do we know why so many SPD technicians are leaving the sector or migrating to a new unit? Well, they are telling us why. This graph shows the average number of leavers from London SPD units over a 10-year period. Pretty stagnant for a number of years, and then things start to change around 2018 as staff started to seek more flexible work and better pay. This spike in departures was not seen in many other sectors as flexible working was more easily achievable. During COVID we see a dramatic drop in leavers due to a combination of reduced offers and flexible working being offered for health-compromised staff. Post-COVID, the rate of departures spikes rapidly again as many have experienced improved work-life balance during the pandemic and wish to retain it by seeking more stable, day shifts, elsewhere. This data shows the reasons for SPD technician departures and staff overwhelmingly leaving for a better reward package or promotion. That's nearly 3 out of 4 staff all leaving due to pay or banding. Here is an example of a typical central London trust. The trust's average vacancy rate across all departments is around 10%. For sterile services it is more than double that at 22.3% for Band 2 technicians. This is a direct result of low pay and banding as illustrated on the previous table. So, we know why the SPD technicians are leaving. How do we get them to stay? There are 3 important things that an SPD technician needs to stick around and carve out a career with you. 1. Personal development. Every SPD unit should have a collaboration or their own method of delivering continuous, accredited training to its staff. Our research and questionnaires indicate that this is an overwhelming driver for staff to stay. The sense of progressing and feeling valued should never be understated. 2. Work-life balance. It's not easy but everybody needs it, including our hard-working SPD technicians. Review that rota, look at the service needs and analyze the peaks and troughs to see what can be achieved. Your staff will love you for it. Everyone says it's too hard or can't be done. Ask yourself, have you really tried? Have you consulted with the staff? Have you looked at long days, split shifts, on calls, or just optimizing the workflow? 3. Pay. The ultimate goal. How do we pay SPD technicians more money? There is really only one way that a department or unit can achieve this. Through a well-written business case. The unit manager needs to write a business case that shows the vacancy rate, financial cost and impact to service of not having a grip on staff retention. High vacancy rates and shortages will be affecting your service, and that will come at a cost. Delayed theatre starts, cancelled surgeries and late finishing sessions all come at a cost. A unit manager must evidence and write a compelling case. The case must be evidence-driven and show how investment in rebanding of their workforce will support retention and reduce other costs. A spend-to-save scheme. There will be cries of, impossible, and, there's no money. The point is, if you can calculate the cost of rebanding your lowest paid staff to one band higher and compare that to the financial impact of your vacancies, it's a no-brainer for any board. They may not be able to afford it immediately, or have other priorities. But they will see the logic and you will have made your case. With continued pressure, adding to risk registers and presenting the case at every opportunity, you just might succeed. In our next video we will be outlining several ways in which SPD technicians can take control of their own careers and boost their own income. Drop a comment on this video on what you think of the salaries for technicians. Should managers be doing more? What can you do to take your career to the next level? Subscribe today to maximize your potential and boost your earnings. Don't forget to stop by the store and support the cause. All profits go to the Prince's Trust and supports getting deserving people into work. Thanks for watching.